Hello my lovelies and welcome to Journal Thursday, and I thought we'd just carry on with my project as I'm calling it. So my end of project, which is a design team project for Tracie Fox Creative. I'll leave all the details for Tracie down below on the rest of the lovely team. Right, so just to recap, we have put two signatures together to go in this old cover, and it's been a mishmash, if that we can say mishmash, can't we? I like that, do you? Mishmash. It's a right nice thing to say, mishmash, of different scraps that we've got left from my Around the World project that I did last month. And I think we've ended up with some interesting results because we've put elements together we wouldn't normally do. But that's part of the excitement, I think, really. So I got thinking about just some little extra touches that we can do to this, again using scraps, to just give it a bit of oomph, a bit of extra something. And I decided that I would follow on the idea from when I did the fold up pages not that many videos ago, when I did the fold up pages you could journal on, and I ended up securing them with some wraparound pattern paper and I don't know why I nearly said an air hole. Don't know where that's come from. An air hole through it. No, it's not an air hole, it's an eyelet. And that gave us a different look. And I thought, you know what? We'll have some tabs and some eyelets on the edge. So I've already done one signature, and already, you see, I might put a few little bulb pins and beads hanging from there. I might just leave them. And already it's just given us a bit more interest on the signature. So let's carry on with a few of those. I've already done some in this one ready. So what I've done is we've punched out some of these from some old book page of mine from when I was a girl, so it's got lovely coloration, and I love these. I love doing tabs with old book pages because you actually do get some interesting looks. You don't think about it, just you know, punch away, and you get bits of script, bits of illustrations, that sort of thing. I have inked these with walnut stain because I think that adds, I'm not a big inker as you know, but I think that adds to this look for this mixang style. So I'm going to finish these few off while you're here, sat here having a natter with me. So let's I'll put that down there. What I'm doing is I'm just putting these on first with a bit of nice patterned paper, and then I'll come back and do the eyelets. What I've done with this, so I don't get all clogged in my crocodile, is I've gone round in a square like that with my glue. So the bit hopefully where we're going to punch in the middle, we haven't got any glue on it. She says hopefully. I've already punched a hole in that because that was a little tag that I put on there. Okay. I haven't fastened them in yet from when we did them the other day. So thank you for your patience, expecting a bit of sewing and ended up with some journaling instead. But when my new needles arrive, we can finish Round the World thingy my bobbies off, can't we? My roundy thingies. So I've just got some scraps left over of some paper I printed off the free domain, public domain, and just adding that to the edge. I'm sort of picking colours that I think go. I've got those bits of holes everywhere. You know, once you start using your crocodile, you end up getting all the punched out bits everywhere. So I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're having a good week. And I'm exhausted. My uncle needs, the one that was being in hospital with COVID and really poorly, he needs to go in a care home now. So I've been going around with my auntie, looking at various places, giving them my professional eye to make sure it's suitable. And I'm quite taken aback that places that I thought needed something doing about them back in the 90s, there's still places like that existing. It's quite frightening. Shouldn't be existing. Not with all the safeguards we have in place nowadays, but unfortunately it is still the case. So I thought I'm going to jump on, do a bit of crafting. It's my way of unwinding when I've had a stressful time. It's about the Romans, look. Its name comes from the Latin. November. So I do find it quite interesting to see what words and bits and bobs come out. I try to stagger these so that on the edge of the page, so just think a little bit, doesn't really matter, but think about how they're going to look on the page. So the staggered look of the tabs does add to the interest, I think. So we'll put another one here. We're having very mild weather. It's been lovely today, a lovely sunny day. 19 degrees, which is unheard of really for October. That's sort of summer weather for us in some summer days. Okay, what am I going to put on here? Yeah, bits of that. You don't have to. If you don't want, you can just leave them as that and punch. But I think when you're going to punch, you need to be, this is quite thin, fragile paper because it's from the 60s. So if you want something a bit more substantial, now on here, I'm actually going to not use, just going to put a bit of this on. With it being such a plain sheet, I'm just going to make a bit of a tab with coloured paper. Next Monday, I'm starting with my Christmas gift ideas. So make sure you check that out. So if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Press the notification bell so you'll know when all those are coming up. And press like if you've enjoyed it as well. Because it does help the channel grow. The more people that like, subscribe, comment, the more that YouTube push my channel out to new viewers. And enables people to join our lovely crafting community and helps my channel grow, so it would be much appreciated. Right, I want a bit of yellow. Got a flashy yellow there because of that in there, so that will be nice. And again, you know, are you like me, you've got little itsy bitsies left in your stash that you can't bear to part with. Another way of using them. Right, okay, so we've done that bit, and we'll just go back now and punch those few, and yeah, hope you'll give it a try. So we're up to here. I don't know where I've put me pin for my glue. Right, so I'm just going around with the large hole. Oh, I've got... I know.
You glue your end in there.
Dave is telling me off.
Yes.
I should use my poker tool, but it's not handy. You know how impatient I am. Oh, have you found the glue top? You see, it's a good job we have these helpers, isn't it? That's what I say. You know. You can't be creative and find your own glue pins as well, can you? You see what I mean about these bobblies? There we go, so that's those. Whoever buys this journal will be finding bits of things, pokey bits. Right, okay, so we'll go to this one. So we've punched all our holes out, give chance for your glue and everything to settle. Then I am going to get an eyelet. It's easier to do it this way because you have to keep altering the position of your crocodile from the big eyelet that side to the prong that goes through it at this side. So if you do all one and then do all your eyelets together, a bit like a conveyor belt, I find it easier to do. Right, that one needs pinning in. This one here, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn them that way around. That'd be a bit easier, might it? A bit easier to do. And yeah, there's a few the signatures to sew in and a few little finishing off bits. And this journal and this design team project will be done. So it's been something a bit different and it's made a nice change, to be honest. You know, no theme, it's got no rhyme or reason to it, using up scraps, and I hope you agree that, you know, you can make an effective little journal with stuff you wouldn't normally consider using. Put that in there, nice orange one to go with that flower. I've got a pink one here, I haven't got many of them left, that would be nice. Put that in there. So, you know, don't be afraid to use your old vintage pages for making tabs. The only thing about Crocodile, I'm so glad I've got this, it's one of my most used tools, but don't it annoy you? They've got these things and they flap about and come off. So they're good so it doesn't hurt your hands, because you know my wrists and my hands are, arthritis is setting in fast and furious, but they come off in your hand. They do annoy me. Does anybody else find that? I suppose I could always put some what do you call it in it, couldn't I? I could glue them on, couldn't I, with some 3-in-1. That's what I could do. That'll stop the little divils coming off, she says. Right, what we're going to have in this one? I think we will have a gold looking thing. Oh, there's a great big ring there. Jump ring. I don't know how that's found its way in my jar. Get back in. Stop jumping out. There we go. There we go. So, let's see. Don't think I've missed any. What a different look. You know, just gives another little dimension, a bit more texture to it. Makes, it's really a junky junk. It's real junky junk journal. You know, full of all these scraps all made together. And I just really like that. I'm going to do that again. I like that. I'll see if I can find some bulb pins and bits to put in. Yes, so this signature I've done. Here's one we did earlier in True Blue Peter style. And can you see when you get the different levels, then you get the different colours of the eyelets. It gives a really nice effect. So that's it for today's video. Nice, quick and easy for you. I shall sew this in and do a little bit of titivating. And yeah, I'll show you the flip through when it's done. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next video. Bye for now.